and good morning here on the mat, and welcome to morning flow and pranayama. I decided to also make these morning sessions because I feel it's very valuable to have this start, and even just like quite short with 45 minutes of the day, to first connect with your breath and to connect with your life force, but also to bring your body into movement, that we're not directly jumping into our head first thing in the morning, but that we first, after sleep, start to connect with our body, awaken our body, reconnect with our body, and then have a really great start with that into the day. And I love to take the intention into the class today, which is ahimsa. That's one of the limbs of yoga, so one of the foundational parts of yoga from the yamas, which is like the connection that we either take with the environment around us, with the people around us, or with ourselves. And ahimsa means non-harming. So in this class, I want to invite this intention of non-harming, being gentle to oneself in action and thoughts, in being with yourself and in being with everybody else who is existing. So maybe you always like to reconnect to this thought of non-harming ahimsa during the next 45 minutes. And we will start with a pranayama, and you can just find a comfortable seat for you. Maybe you like to sit in Sukhasana, which is that you bring your ankles under your knees, or you want to sit in Siddhasana. That's that you put one palm of your foot against the thigh of the other leg, and the other foot you can put between your calf and your thigh, or totally other thing, you can use a block or a blanket for that, to just sit on your heels. So just feel what feels good for you. When I teach yoga, for me is really about, you need to feel comfortable. It's not about proving something. It's not about achieving something. It's about really turning inward and experience whatever I invite you to experience for yourself. So nothing has to look like what I do. Nothing has to look like what anybody else does. It's just about you and your journey and about your experience. And there's no better, there's no worse. It's just like finding your way and feeling yourself. And you can place your hands on your knees if you didn't have already, and you can close your eyes and first blind off a bit everything that is around you for now. Turn inwards again. There's so many impulses coming over the day to us that it's sometimes nice to just close the eyes and drop in that way back into our inner world, which can also in some moments feel a bit chaotic. But by turning inward, we also allow peace to come into here again. I invite you to first focus on your breath and just observe how you are breathing. You're breathing into your belly. You're breathing into your chest. Just feel how you're breathing right now. And pranayama in Sanskrit also extending the life force. So we are inviting now with the pranayama, we start to do in a second, we invite more life force into ourselves, into our life, having more energy. And we start with an eye breathing. Sometimes our eyes can be really a bit overloaded with information. So just keep your eyes closed and imagine around your eye you have a clock. At the top to your eyebrow you have the 12th. To the right side, both eyes then to the right side, you have 3 o'clock. To the bottom of the eye you have 6 o'clock. And to the left side of the eye, you have 9 o'clock. What we will do now with closed eyes, that you breathe in into your belly. And then breathe out again, preferably through the nose. With the next inhale, bring your eyesight with closed eyes to 12. And breathe in and breathe out again. Then imagine you look onto this clock on 1 o'clock, looking a bit more upright. And breathe in again. And breathe out. And then move to 2 o'clock. Both eyes 2 o'clock, breathe in. Deep into your belly and breathe out. Moving to 3 o'clock. Looking to the right side. Breathe in. And breathe out. To 4 o'clock. Breathe in. And breathe out. 5 o'clock. And breathe here in, looking a bit down right now. And breathe out. 6 o'clock, looking fully down again, as if you would look to the mat with closed eyes. Breathe in. And breathe out. Going to 7. Bit down left. Breathe in. Breathe out. 8 o'clock. Breathe in. Breathe out. And then 9 o'clock, looking fully to the left. Breathing in. And letting go, breathe out. 10 o'clock, starting to look a bit left up. Breathe in here. And breathe out. Looking to 11 o'clock. Breathe in. And breathe out. And to 12 o'clock. Upright, breathe in. And breathe out, very good. And then we also go counterclock. We go 1 time back as well. So we start at 12 again, looking upright with our eyes, a bit as if we look to the top of our head. Breathe deeply in here and breathe out. 11 o'clock. $10 o'clock. $9 o'clock, looking to the left. $8 o'clock. $7 o'clock. Breathe in deep into your belly. And let go. Very good. 6 o'clock. Look down as if you look down to the mat and breathe in here. And breathe out. 5 o'clock. 4 o'clock. 3 o'clock, looking to the right. 2 o'clock. 1 o'clock. And back to 12, looking up. 1 deep inhale into your belly and retain the breath here for a moment. Hold it. And with a deep sigh, just let it go again. And slowly start to open your eyes. Breathing can recalibrate our brain a little bit, activates all our brain parts, and can really bring also a nice balance between our rational brain and our emotional brain. Whenever we have a bit of tense eyes, we can do this. You can open your eyes and we will continue with a just deep belly breathing. You can also keep them closed if you still feel like keeping them closed. Sometimes in the morning, you can still feel a bit nice and cuddly to still have them closed. So just keep your hands on your knees still, or you can place one hand on your lower belly if you like. We will do deep belly breathing. So you inhale through your nose, into your belly, inflate it, make it a balloon, and then exhale. Let your belly button drop in and pull it a bit even towards your spine and up into your chest. Inhale, belly goes out. Allow yourself here to make your belly big. And exhale, let it deflate again and pull your belly button a bit towards your spine and up into your chest. It feels a bit like this, if I want to hold my breath and just have a nice flat tummy. Or we just flow here between inhale, expanded belly, give space for your organs. Exhale, deflate it and pull the belly button a little bit up and towards your spine. And continue this for yourself. Just focusing on your breath, on your belly. Find your own rhythm in the breathing pace here. Giving you a massage with this deep belly breath to all your organs. And whenever your thoughts drop away, just come back to your breathing. Just come to inflating the belly and deflating it. 5 more. Two more. And one last here. Very good. And then let the breathing go again. Maybe you like to roll your shoulders a little bit. Maybe a part in your body got a little bit stiff here right now. We do one last specific breathing exercise this morning, which is the Kapalabhati breath, which is also called the skull shining breath, where we enforce our exhale, like bringing a force on the exhale, bringing the belly in, and then we have just an automatic inhale again. So it's like just forcing the exhale and the inhale comes naturally. Maybe you want to try that for yourself once, breathing in and out through your nose. So it's just like a forceful exhale, flipping in the belly a bit with it. Then we speed that up. And if you like, you can also sit a bit different. If you have a yoga block, you can get onto your knees and just bring your sit bones on the block if that feels good for you. If you like to stay in the seat where you are, that's also perfect. Sometimes it's very good for this breath to have a bit more upright spine. If we sit in a seated pose, there you can also just put a pillow under your sit bones. And that way, having something under our sit bones, sometimes we can just rise a bit more. Check here. You want to roll your shoulders once to your ears, up towards your ears and back, and continue that 2 more times. And then stay here nice and upright. And then we do 3 times 20 of those Kapalabhati breaths. You can place your hands on your feet. And we take a nice deep inhale through the nose. And then an exhale through the nose. And inhale through the nose to up around 75% of our lung capacity, so not fully in. And then we start. So you breathe out through your nose forcefully. And then when we have the 20, you just retain your breath here for a moment on the exhale. Breathe in deep again, let your belly expand. Exhale again. Breathe in again up to 75% of your lung capacity. And then we go for a second round. Exhale forcefully through your nose, let your belly flip in. And then stop again, breathe out. Retain your breath here on the exhale. Breathe in again, deeply through your nose. Exhale again through the nose. Inhale again up to 75% of your lung capacity, last round. And we go on the last round. And we exhale, retain the breath. And inhale deeply again. Hold the breath here after your inhale as well. And then let fully go again. Let your breath go naturally again. And Kapala means skull, breath means light. So we start to bring more light through our skull into our body when we do this Kapalabhati breath. In the beginning, it can feel a bit different to let this belly flip and have this very quick breathing. But that's something to practice. And it really has very, very nice effects, increasing our circulation, increasing the energy, or energizing the body, cleansing the body, especially in the morning or when we want to let go of certain things. It's really good to do this Kapalabhati breath, also to get more emotional stability. It can also reduce the eye circles that we can sometimes have. And yeah. So what we continue with is some nice spine movement. And come back into a seated position. Feel your sit bones here on the mat. Bring your spine in a nice and long position. Bring your hands onto your knees and we do some seated cat-cows a little bit to the side. You can see that. So being here upright, when we inhale now, we bring our chest a bit up and forward. We bring it and kind of bend into our spine. Inhale here, look a bit up, and then exhale and round our spine. Get a nice and round back. Inhale, bring your chest, your heart forward. As if you move it a bit up into the sky. Perfect. And with the exhale, start to round your spine again. Gently here. Go into your own pace a bit here. Inhale, move your chest front and up. Very good. And exhale, round your spine off. One more. Inhale. Spine nice and long, open it. And exhale, open it to the back. We start to make some circles. So with the inhale, we move to the front left side of our knee. Make a circle here, inhale. And when we go back, it's like a bit going around a clock again. We round our spine, exhale here. Inhale, circle to the front. Exhale, bend your back. Inhale, open your chest to the front. Exhale, round your back on the back side. And then we meet in the middle and we turn directions, now going the other direction where you didn't have been now beforehand. We inhale to the front and we exhale, round our back nicely. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale, really want to feel how you can open your chest to the front. Bring your shoulders a little bit back when you go forward. And exhale, bring your shoulders together in the front of your body. And then we meet in the middle here again. Very good. You can stay seated like this. And then we do some palm stretches for our spine to the left and right side. With the inhale, we bring our arms over the side, up over our head. Nicely lengthen us here with an extra inhale. Bring our shoulders back down again, away from the ears. And then with the exhale, we slightly move to the left or right side, whatever feels good for you first. Inhale, go back to the middle. Exhale, go to the left. It's a bit like a palm tree moving in the summer wind, or now in the autumn wind. Breathing in again to the middle. Breathing out to the side. Breathing into the middle. Exhaling to side. And then we meet back into the middle again. Very good. Exhale, bring your arms over the side, once onto the mat. And you like to roll your shoulders so that you want to bring some movement into some part of your body here. Very good. And then we bring our arms over the sides, up over our head again, and we do some seated twists. And we bring the right hand behind. Move, you can stay like that, just you can see me. Bring our right hand behind our back, place it behind your butt. Nicely stay long here in your spine, then place your left hand onto your right knee. Inhale, make your spine nice and strong, nice and long, I would say. Bring your head up into the sky. And with the exhale, slowly go into a twist, into a rotation here. Look over your right shoulder. Inhale, make yourself longer. Rising, exhale, moving a little bit more into the twist. You can use your left hand with which you touch your knee. So also have here a bit more of a leverage to turn yourself a bit more, or the hand behind you. Press a bit into it. Very gently here, rotating your spine, squeezing a bit out all of your organs. Breathe in, make yourself longer. And with the exhale, move a little bit more here into the twist. And then stay here for a moment and just breathe. Maybe you would like to even close your eyes for a moment and feel how your body feels. Very good. And then slowly start to go out of the rotation again. Bring your upper body a bit more to the front. Bring your right hand, which is on the back side, up your back again, to the top of your head. Loosen the left hand from your right knee and slowly come back into the middle. Very good. You can lower your hands again. And then we go for the other side. Just turn myself around so you can. And bring the hands over the side, up above your head. Bring the left hand now behind your back. Bring your right hand onto your left knee. Lengthen your spine here again. And go into this twist slowly. Look over your left shoulder. Inhale, get longer in your spine. Rise up. Very good. Exhale. Go a little bit deeper into the twist. Inhale. Get longer. And with your exhale, move a bit deeper. Bring your chin a bit towards your chest. Looking a bit down. Very good. Squeezing out of all of our tissues. Any toxins that we have here. Deep breathing. One last breath. Very good. And then also here, stop the rotation. Slowly let your body move back into its natural position. Bring your left hand over the top, back again into the middle. Release your right hand from your left knee and come into the middle position again. Very good. And we start to bring ourselves into a standing position at the top of the mat. Slowly get up here. Bring your feet next to each other at the top of the mat. Finding a stable position here. Maybe you like to move your feet a bit front and back, left and right, to feel like a bit spreading out all of your toes. Ones like palm trees here as well, spreading all of your toes out. So if you tuck the palms of your feet, the sole of your feet into the mat, being relaxed in your hip and rising long up with your spine. Very good. And then we bring our arms over the side to the top of our head. Breathe in. Then we breathe out, bring the arms over the side, down again, and your upper body moves down, forward fold. We breathe in again, create an L in the body, halfway lift. Stay strong here in your legs. And stay here for 1-2 breaths. Really bringing, so if you press your feet into the mat, press the mat away. Stay strong in your upper body. Somebody is reaching, somebody is pulling out from the top of your head to the front, and then forward fold again. Very good. Bring your right foot to the back of the mat. High lunge here. Bring your knee onto the mat and rise up here in low lunge. Let's open our hips. Check in that your left knee is under your left ankle. And if your knee should feel a bit uncomfortable here on the ground, then you can also place a blanket underneath. Then bring your arms over the side with the next inhale over your head. And slightly go into a back bend here. Opening your chest. Bring your shoulders away from your ears. And go a little bit deeper with your hip towards the mat. Opening. Breathe in and out. Very good. And then we bring our hands down over the sides again next to our left foot. Stepping the left foot back into plank. And slowly move down with chaturanga. Either you could place your knees down if that feels good for you, or you slowly with your exhale move down. Inhale, cobra. Move up here and stay for a few breaths here in cobra. Engage your glutes, your butt. Press your hip onto the mat. Bring your shoulders to the back. And then slowly press into your hands. Bring yourself further up to go over your knees. Tuck in your toes. Bring your hips up. And then let's meet in our first downward dog. Very good. Press your hands into the mat. Imagine you could press your arms out of your shoulders. Creating a long back. It's not about bringing our heels onto the mat yet. And then start to walk your dog. If you start to walk now here in the standing position, lengthen the back of your legs. Gently opening the soles of your feet, lengthening the muscles that are sometimes a bit tight. Breathe in and out still. Very good. And then start to look back to the front of your mat between your hands and bring your right foot forward between your hands. Very good. Lower your left leg and your left knee, left leg as well. And start to rise up here with your right foot in the front, low lunge. First, adjust your position a bit. Bring your right knee over your right ankle. Bring your hands over the side to the top of your head. And fall a little bit deeper into this opening of your hips. Your shoulders away from your ears. Very good. Breathe in here deep. Still press your feet into the mat. It always gives you stability. Very good. And then with the next exhale, bring your hands down over the sides next to your right foot. And then step back here again into plank. Very good. Engage your glutes, engage your belly. Then slowly move down like with a push-up, or go over your knees if that feels good for you this morning. Lower yourself down. Bring the palms of your feet, the top of the feet on the mat, and rise up here again in cobra. And breathe here for some moments. Second, let your shoulders move away from your ears. And then press into the mat again. Let's meet in downward dog again. You can go over your knees or directly push yourself up. And press into your hands. Imagine that the top of your head would shine directly between your hands. That's the best position for our neck. Imagine a bit reaching your butt up into the sky. So still keep your heels off the mat. It's not about pressing them down for now. It's just bringing length into your back. Very good. And then walk your dog here a little bit again. And then look back to the front of your mat. Bring the left foot front. Step your left foot between your hands. And then let's rise up here in high lunge. Check here as well that you have your knee over your heel. Yes, bend your forward leg a bit more. Perfect, very good. Bring your hands over the sides, above your head, and lower yourself here a little bit deeper into the high lunge. Breathe here for a moment. Bring strength into your legs. Imagine as if you push with your feet the mat away. Bring your shoulders away from your ears. Very good. And then what we do is we move our right, you can stay where you are, just turn myself to show it. You just move your right foot with the tippy toes towards the long side of the mat. So opening your hip to the back. Moving the right foot as if the right foot is now into the other direction to the mat. Going into warrior two. Reaching out our hands to the left and right side. Staying here low. Staying strong in our hips. Start to bring your right hand onto your right thigh and move the left hand over your head. Shoulders move away from the ear, humble warrior. And breathe. Press with your feet the mat away. And then cart fold your hands forward, coming back down into low lunge. Very good. Stepping your left foot to the back again into plank. Move your body down, chaturanga, over your knees into chaturanga. Meeting back in cobra. And breathe here for a moment. Don't press into your hands. Imagine as if you could leave your hands open, bringing strength into your belly, into your glutes, engaging your glutes here, your butt. And starting to press through your hands up and meeting back down in downward dog. Pressing with your hands the mat away. Very good. Then bringing your right foot between your hands again. Right foot between your hands, rising up into high lunge. Find stability here. Take your time. Position your right knee over your right ankle. And then bring the arms, whenever you're stable, up over the side. Above your head. Very good. Lower a bit more into high lunge. Breathe here deeply in and out. And then also here, start to move your left foot. Bring your left tippy toes to the long side of the mat. Open your upper body to the other open side of the mat, to the long side of the mat. And then start to go also here into warrior two, reaching out your hands, bring your shoulders away from your ears. And looking over your right hand now. So checking in that your right knee is over your ankle. And breathe deeply. Breathing is your life force. The deeper the breath, the more life we will experience. Start to move your left hand onto your left thigh. Go into humble warrior. Bring your right hand over your head. And bring your upper body into a slight backward bend here. Slight backward bend. Very good. Cart fold your hands over the right side, back down again next to your right foot. Meet here in low lunge. Very good. If you go one more time here, back into plank. Slowly lower down. If you like to go over knees, go over your knees. And Let's meet here in Cobra again. Bring the top side of your feet on the mat. Engage your glutes. And once let your hands free of the mat. And bring your hands together behind your back. Interlace your fingers here. Bring the fingers together as if you hold hands with yourself right now. Best as if you bring the palms together of both hands. And then interlace the fingers. So bringing the fingers. Yes, correct. Very good. And then start to pull with your hands yourself back. So you're opening more with the chest to the mat. If someone is pulling now your hands backwards, something you can do yourself. And with that, you will open your front side more to the mat and lift even a bit off it. And breathe in here deeply. Maybe you like to pull yourself a bit up. And with the exhale, go down again. Pull yourself a little bit up. Engage your glutes here. One more time. Pull yourself up. Pull yourself up. Place your hands next to your chest. And then place your hands next to your chest again. Press yourself up here. And then we move into child's pose. We bring our knees to the side of the mat. Bring our body between our legs here. You can place the forehead on the mat. Nicely relaxing here. And walk a bit with your hands as if you want to reach some apples on the tree or some stars on the sky. Just grab your fingers here a bit to the front of the mat, even lengthening yourself here a little bit more. And then relax here for some in and exhale. Very good. And press your hands a little bit back into the mat. Walk your knees towards your hands. Cross your ankles behind. And if that's possible for you, fall with your butt over your ankles. A bit like in a cross-legged seat again. Reach your feet out to the front. And then bring yourself into Savasana, lying down. Maybe you want to grab a blanket, put on some socks or a pullover. Going into final relaxation. Check in that your whole body is relaxed, has comfortable position here. Let it be held by the floor. Let it relax after this activation. And find some stillness here. Maybe you can feel a change in your body after this morning practice you gave yourself right now. Maybe you want to thank your body for allowing you all this movement, being able to move into all these different directions. And slowly start to move onto one side of your body. If you've been lie in bed and you want to cuddle yourself onto that side again, so you can just bring yourself onto one side. Use your hands as a pillow. And then slowly over the side, start to come. Still keep your eyes closed into a seated position. Invite you to keep your eyes closed. Still stay with yourself here for this moment a little bit. And maybe check into your body, how it feels. Something changed. Let your energy align here again in the seated position without you having to do anything. And start to bring the hands together in front of your heart, palms together, Anjali Mudra. Maybe you want to thank yourself for being here, for stepping onto the mat this morning, for taking this time for yourself, building up inner strength, building up a connection with yourself, which is also a muscle we need to train. And by more training it, we will create more of this connection again. Namaste. I bow to you. Thank you so much for being here this morning, for choosing this morning for you. And yeah, just thank you for being.